All right. Oh, happy day. It is a good day. And I've got a 1939 Underwood Universal for you. And let's take a look at it. I love the keys. Some of these older keys, especially these round kind of flatter ones, I love the feel of them on my fingers. So, anyway, besides that, this is pretty much a basic typewriter. And there's really no bells and whistles on it. But let me just show you how to do a couple of the things. So this is your carriage release. And you can do it here too. On the left side, oops, I'm gonna flip this over on its side. Right here, oh, let me bring this up. Okay, this is how you set it for when you hit the return handle, either 1 line, 2 lines, or 3 lines in which it'll advance. That's what that is for. So I'm going to have it on the 1 line. And then let's pop open the top here. And you'll see it takes a universal ribbon. So we've put in a new ribbon for you. When you do put in a new ribbon, make sure the black is on the top and the red is on the bottom and that it's threaded through the guide wires properly. You can take a look at an up-close image on our Etsy shop, or you can kind of hit pause and look at it here on the video. When you do pop the spools down, make sure, and on these spool like holders here, there's a little pin that sticks up, metal pin. Make sure it goes through one of these holes. That's what makes the spool go round. And then also when it's time to reverse the direction of your spool, right here is your ribbon reversal. And so you just press it back and forth. You can also turn it, oops, to tighten up any slack that is in the ribbon, okay? That's what that is for. Other than that, there's really nothing else on here. I honestly have no idea what this is for. Here's your backspace. And then this is called like a touch control. And it just determines how hard you want your type bars to strike the paper. A lot of times you can't tell the difference, but that's strictly a personal preference thing. In your color selector, right now it's on red. Let's switch it to black and let's do a typing test. Okay, there's no number 1 on this typewriter, so as always, you use the lowercase l for your number 1. So this is a 1939 Universal. It is an Underwood Universal. Oh, I just said Universal. Let's go to the next line, and I'm going to try that again. A 1939 Underwood Universal. Oh, this has I like the tick, tick, tick sound of this one. Each one has its own interesting sound. Sometimes it's very pleasant and sometimes not so much. This one is a very nice sound. I like it. It is a smaller font. It looks like it's a 12 point. So for all you nostalgic folks, you love all things vintage, this is a great one because it's truly vintage. It's, you know, it's older and it works. So you can actually sit down and type out your book. Sometimes I don't always recommend it for typing like a longer book or something, but this one it's actually typing so nice and feels so good. I would recommend this for a manuscript, stories, anything really. I forgot where I was. Here we go. The fox. He jumps over a lazy dog. Oops, and if you hit 2 at once, you just pop it back down. If you make a mistake, you hit backspace and just type over it. Or if you just totally obliterated the whole word, you could just go and X through and then retype it. That's a typewriter delete button, is the X or the dash or whatever you want. There is some correction, you know, ink, or not ink, but paste and ribbons out there if you can find them. But really, I would say just embrace the mistakes and make it part of your whole project. So let's go ahead and test the red. And the shift lock holds really nice. Oops, made a mistake again. Oh, all right, okay. I'm so glad this happened. So it's starting to feel funky, and that's because I'm at the end of my ribbon because I switched it and I need to switch it back. So whenever something happens, always, 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 don't try to force your way through typing, but instead stop and always check your ribbon. 99% of the time, it's your ribbon. And so whether you need something came out or it just needs to be reversed, always check that. So let's try this again. And it's all good because I reversed the direction of my ribbon. So reverse the direction of your ribbon. Oh, and in case you want to know how to do an exclamation point on those typewriters that don't have an exclamation point, you start with either the apostrophe or the period, either one. So I'll hit the period here, backspace, shift, apostrophe, and there is your exclamation point. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. Check out the links below in the description and hope you have a great day.